wake up and I greet the sun. Feel like this is gonna be my special one. Idea fun to be at the right place at the right time. Celestial surprise before your eyes. Impossible is nothing.
The summer before college is kind of interesting because you're not a high school student anymore, but you're also not technically a college student yet. And if there's anything my senior year has taught me, it's that life most likely doesn't go the way you expect it to. I really thought I knew exactly how my life would pan out once I graduated high school, but in fact, quite the opposite happened. And for the first time in a while, I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm really excited about that. But for now, let's make the most of the summer we have left. Hi, it's Jazzy and welcome back, Snacks, and welcome to the first episode of the graduation series. I guess without making this like too big of a deal, except I'm really excited, so I kind of want to make this a big deal because I want you guys to be excited too. I've basically grown up on YouTube. A lot of you have been with me for a very long time. Also, I was born and raised in Houston, Texas, and I've lived here my entire life. So now that I've graduated high school, in the next few months I'm gonna be moving, which is normal and it's natural and it's a thing that happens, but I wanted to make these summer videos really special and dedicate it to just making the most of it while I'm still here, because once I go to college, I don't know what's gonna happen, and that's really nerve-wracking. But well, I mean, I'm still gonna make videos. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm still gonna make videos. I just mean in general, like, I don't know what's gonna happen. So without spoiling too much, I'm really excited for this summer and this series of videos, and I hope you guys are too. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to tell you what my ideas are because I'm afraid someone else will take it, but I'm really excited. Let's talk about college. Let me explain to you where I'm going, what I'm studying, what my plan is for the next year, all of that fun stuff. So for every school I applied to their film production program, and after thinking about it, I am going to UT Austin! Is this weird? Is this like cringy to hold up on camera? I'm really excited. I already have roommates. I already know where I'm gonna live, and I love Austin, and the whole applying to college process literally sucks so much. And I'm just gonna say it now, college is a freaking scam. College is a scam. It's so expensive. Everything is so expensive. But you know what? I'm very thankful that I get this opportunity to get an education. I applied to 6 different schools, all for their film production program, and even though I got accepted to some of my top picks, I also got rejected by my other top pick. It was a really weird feeling, like reading my letter and not seeing that I was accepted to somewhere that I really was considering going, to work super hard on something and literally like lay out every single reason you should be chosen for a school, and then that school to in return be like, sorry, but that's not enough. Like, I've had to learn to just not take it personally because these schools don't know me personally. I'm not trying to get deep. I'm literally just trying to tell you that I'm going to college and I have roommates. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you guys to meet my roommates. So like I said, I'm gonna be majoring in film production at UT, which I'm really excited about. And honestly, I'm probably gonna minor in a few things because a lot of different things interest me, and even though I make videos, I don't like exactly know what I want to do with my life. I just know that I'm interested in making videos and I want to learn how to make movies and what that means. But at the same time, I'm still like, I don't know exactly what I want to do with my life, which is, I think, is normal. It is ridiculous that schools expect us to know exactly what we want to do with the rest of our lives at such a young age. Like, my interests are gonna change. I'm not gonna want to do the same job forever. Okay, whatever. So I'm also asked all the time if I'm still gonna be making videos while I'm in college, and the answer is yes. Honestly, it's probably gonna be a little tough, probably gonna be stressed out of my mind, but I think I will be able to figure it out because usually I somehow figure it out. So knock on wood, I think I will figure it out. That is the goal. Lastly, I'm actually asked a lot of the time why I even want to go to college whenever I already have like this going for me, and not to sound cocky, but I do have a significant following. So why am I even like why am I going to college? Ultimately, this is not the end of it for me. I don't want to only make YouTube videos. I want to do more. And I know that going to college is the right decision for me. But with all of that said, the goal is to stay in college, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to stay in college. But if there's a really cool opportunity in the future and it's gonna require me to not be in college, then I'm not gonna pass up on that opportunity. But I'm nervous that if this comes up and I end up dropping out of college, that everyone's gonna be like, oh, of course she didn't stay in college, like she's a YouTuber, like of course she didn't go to school, like all YouTubers drop, like don't go to college or whatever. I hate that stereotype and I don't want to fall into that if that happens. Basically, I'm really excited for college and I'm really excited to see what the future offers. But before I go to college, I want to make the most of it. So that is why I have this graduation series. And I hope you guys are excited for the videos I have planned. Because it's summer! I know it's not summer for everyone. I know some people are still in school, but basically, it's summer.
And now I'm doing a Q&A.
The last section of this video is going to be dedicated to giving high school advice. Based off of my previous videos, you guys really like whenever I give advice, which is such a big compliment to me. I'm definitely still figuring things out as I go. I went on Instagram and asked you guys to send me questions that you have about high school, but you would already know that if you followed me on Instagram. Also, it would make more sense if I gave advice closer to the start of the new school year, but too late. I'm gonna answer this question first because I got this so many times. Should people date in high school? I think it's important to have some kind of experience because although relationships are fun, they're not necessarily easy, and I feel like it gives you a good perspective on what you actually want in a relationship. I'm so thankful I got the chance to date people in high school because I learned so much about myself through those relationships. And also with my first boyfriend, physical touch was like so terrifying to me and I didn't even know that about myself. The first time I ever held someone's hand, I like kind of panicked, even though it's literally just holding someone's hand. I don't know, I was just like weird about it. I don't know. But with all of that said, you don't have to date in high school. Like if you don't find anyone that you like, if you think all the boys in your school are trash and you don't like anyone, then you don't have to date someone just to date them. One of the other questions I got was, how do you deal with boy drama, example, when all of your friends are dating and you're not dating anyone? Girl, I have been in this situation before. Your time will definitely come, and just because your friends are in relationships doesn't make you any less important or any less attractive or any less desirable in any way. It's just the timing happened to work for them at a different time compared to you. I don't just want to talk about boys because there's so much more to high school than just boys. Not trying to call anyone out, but you know who you are. There's more to high school than just boys. I got a lot of questions on how the frick I balanced homework, extracurricular activities, because I did theater and choir, my YouTube videos, hanging out with friends, dating. Short answer, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It was not easy at all. And I feel like whenever I list all of those things out, you probably assume like, oh my gosh, her time management skills are amazing. But in reality, they're really not that great. Something that helped me so much was a planner. So, I have this planner. I haven't used it in a while. Last time I used it was October 2019. I haven't used it in a sec because now I do a lot of my planning just on my phone. I also had to teach myself how to be realistic with myself and in how much I can get done in a certain day. Oh, okay. Did I ever get bullied in high school? And if so, how did I deal with it? I did get bullied. I don't remember who told me this. It's a little bit deep. If someone's bullying you and they're just being like the absolute worst person ever, you just need to think that hurt people hurt people. Does that make sense? Usually if someone is like genuinely bullying you, then it's because they most likely have some self-esteem issues. Sure, you've heard people be like, oh, they're just jealous of you. Da-da-da. That's not what I mean necessarily. I just mean that they're hurting in some way, and the only way they can deal with it is by picking on someone else. Just by knowing that doesn't necessarily stop the bullying, so it really depends on how severe it is. My first advice would just be to ignore it and not egg on the bully. The bully! I'm bullied! Sorry, not the appropriate time to joke. But if it's like kind of ridiculous, go to a teacher or an adult that you have a good relationship with and that you trust. Don't just go to some random counselor. If you want something to change, your best bet is to go to someone that you know will take care of the situation and will take care of you. Easier said than done. Is this helpful?
So I got this question a lot too. I know I said I wasn't gonna talk about boys, but
Thoughts on getting back with an ex. This is... Gosh. If somebody broke up with you, like not the other way around, if they called it quits and you feel this overwhelming desire to get back with your ex, just understand it's normal. That is a normal feeling because you didn't want the end of the relationship to happen. So of course you're gonna be like, I want to get back with you, you know? So it's normal. This is supposed to be high school advice, not relationship advice. I'm gonna continue. Before you actually consider getting back with someone, you need to look at the relationship and ask, like, is the problem solved? Or like, what was the problem? And you need to take a good look at yourself, but also take a good look at the person that you were with. Like, did anything change or is it gonna be the same outcome? Because if it's just gonna be the same outcome again, it's not worth getting back together just to salvage the pain and then just feel the pain later on, you know? That's my advice.
Also, it's their loss, sweetie. Whether you're a boy or girl, it's their loss.
Did you ever have a group of people who thought they were popular? Yes! I think every school does have like a group of popular people. But the thing is, like, by the time junior year rolled around, like, no one really cared that they were popular. Like, that's the other thing. There's such a stereotype that popular people are mean, and some are. Don't get me wrong. But some of them are chill. Like, some of them are actually really nice and they're smart and like kind of funny and like kind of cool and kind of cute and like, okay, I said I'm not gonna talk about boys, but we're talking about boys again. How do you talk to boys? I can talk to boys, but if I'm interested in them, it's so hard for me to talk to them. But anyway, I've seen so many videos that are like, play hard to get, wear a certain outfit, do the freaking look where you're like obviously better than that. Those definitely help, but the main thing, if you want to secure the bag, just be nice. Like, because here's the thing, no one can get mad at you for being nice to them. If you go up to a boy and you're literally just nice, if he cannot reciprocate that bare minimum, then like, he's not worth your time. I don't know what to tell you. Obviously, everyone's flirting style is different, but if you're just kind in whatever way that means to you, I think it'll come off in the right way. If you're just a kind person in general, people will gravitate towards you and you'll make friends and it will pay off. And it feels good to be nice to people. But also, if someone's being a little bitch ass, then you don't have to be nice to them. You don't owe anyone anything. But also be nice to people. Okay. Oh, okay. This is a good question. This person says, why do we study so hard and still get bad marks? Is this called hard work? Okay. This is a great question. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's two sides to this situation. It's either A, the way you're studying needs to change, or B, the class in general is just super hard and all of the tests are literally impossible, and you'll know if it's B. Otherwise, if you feel like you're spending so much time studying and it's not really getting you anywhere, then you need to change the way you're studying. Quality over quantity. This was a problem I had my freshman year. I didn't understand how to productively study something. It's different for every person. A few examples: for math, I like to do a lot of practice problems. For science-based classes, oh my god, like physics, I don't remember what I did for physics. For chemistry though, I used to like rewrite my notes. History, I don't know what it is with me and history, man, but we just don't get along. How to open a pad quietly or go to the bathroom when you're on your period while you're at school. This is a really good question. Okay, how to open a pad quietly. If you are in the bathroom and you have a pad with you, literally just open it. It doesn't matter. You girls are all in high school. No one's gonna laugh at you for having your period. Like, if they do that, that just means they haven't had their period yet. And if you are really embarrassed, just wait for everyone to leave the restroom. You know, like whenever you're poop shy and you have to wait for everyone to leave. If it makes you feel any better, I have bled through 2 pairs of jeans before and sweatpants while being at school before. Okay, this is so disgusting. But the awesome thing about bleeding through is that typically no one can see it because it's literally in the the middle of your freaking, right in the middle of your legs, and no one can see that unless they're like way shorter than you, like underneath. Okay. Although periods are nothing to be embarrassed about, still take care of it because it stinks. It's a little bit gross, but it's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's kind of just like how everyone poops. No one is like showing their poop to everyone. Well, some people do. I'm not getting into that. Okay. How to have fun without the pressure of use of substances. And a similar question is, this person wants to know if parties are really all that. Okay, So my parents don't know this. My parents actually don't know this, so they're gonna figure this out after they watch this video. I've literally only been to one like high school party. I've definitely been to like parties, but I think you know what difference I'm talking about. Every town is different. But the party I went to, and I'm not just saying this to like make sure that kids don't party or whatever, but the party I went to sucked so much. It sucked. Oh my gosh. Okay, this person said how to react to kissing, fights, or rude comments in the hall. If it doesn't involve you, just ignore it. Like, don't be staring at people making out in the hall, because there's definitely gonna be that. If you're not involved, don't get yourself involved, but enjoy it from afar. No, that sounds so weird. Not the kissing. I'm talking about like the fight. Oh my god, no. That is not encourage. I'm not trying to encourage bad behavior. Is junior year really the hardest year like everyone says it is? For me, academically, yes. It was my hardest year. In general though, I think junior year is the hardest year just because those grades matter the most, since those are the last grades. Those are the last grades colleges are gonna see once you start applying to college. But even though junior year was the hardest academically for me, it was personally like probably my favorite year of high school. Does everyone hate the freshmen, or is it just a stereotype? It's not a stereotype, and it's nothing personal. If you're a freshman and you know an upperclassman personally and you're friends with them, chances are they don't hate you, they just hate like your class. Does that make sense? But once again, it's literally nothing personal, because at the same time there are so many seniors who will like pick certain freshmen and they like love on them so much, so don't even worry about it. I got a lot of questions about toxic friends, and this person says how to deal with toxic friends that are on the nerve to expose you. I totally understand that pressure and that good feeling of just being around people, but if you constantly feel like you're walking on eggshells with them and you don't even really feel like you're a part of the group, you kind of just feel like you're there, you gotta ask yourself if it's a friendship that's actually like meaningful or fulfilling. But it really makes such a big difference if you have two really good friends compared to just like a bunch of people that you can like kind of trust. It makes a big difference in my opinion. And also, you're allowed to have other friends that aren't necessarily in your friend group. Like, you don't only have to be friends with the people in your set friend group. And to close this off, last question is, what is the most inspiring thing a teacher has said to you? So my senior English teacher, I don't want to disclose her name just for privacy reasons, and she was going through something tough. And I was also going through something tough. And one day after school, I brought her my college essay so she could go over it with me and help me improve it. And we just had this long talk about the future and how I was so nervous about college applications and like if I didn't get accepted certain places. And she told me that life will work out because it has to. It has to work out. It has to. Even if things don't follow the original plan you had in your mind, it's okay, because things will work out in the long run. Things will work out because they have to. I hope that gives people comfort. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below to be part of the snack pack, because I post videos every single weekend. Make sure you follow me on all my social media because I'm always posting somewhere. And make sure you guys are looking out for one another, staying safe, and loving one another, especially right now. Hope everyone is taking care, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
When every time I find a place I'm dreaming, and nothing else I find I can believe in, where can I go when all I've ever gone is home?